Hola, clase. ¿Cómo están? Excelente. We made it to another Friday here on Learning with Senor Cao Cao. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Here is your warm up. Clase, por favor, saquen papel y practiquen. Pause the video now. All right, first one. I'm actually going to change this one. Okay, sorry. So let's change the first one. So pause the video again. Okay, so first one. I know that he is tall. Yo sé que él es alto. I know that he is tall. To shorten that, you could say sé que es alto. Sé que es alto. We know the capital of Venezuela. Sabemos la capital de Venezuela. That is a piece of information that we know. They know Sarah. Conocen a Sarah. Very important. Conocen a Sarah. She knows Shakira's music. Ella conoce la música de Shakira. Ella conoce la música de Shakira. She is personally familiar with that collection of music. Ah, you know Atlanta very well. Conoces Atlanta muy bien. And finally, he knows how to play the piano. Él sabe cómo tocar el piano. You can say él sabe tocar el piano o él sabe cómo tocar el piano. Okay? So I'm going to do the super lightning version here. These are your conjugations. Sé, sabes, sabe, sabemos, sabe, saben. Conozco, conoces, conoce, conocemos, conocéis, conocen. Make sure we're recording. Good. Okay. Again, just to say for the last time, saber, to know. Facts, information, how to do things. All things that you could find in a book. Conocer is expressing your personal connection with something, with a place, with a person, with music, with movies, etc. Okay? And remember, sé goes with que, yo sé que, I know that, and conocer goes with a when it's a person. Conozco a Maria. Okay, so I'm going to go through a Quizlet. This is the first Quizlet on my page, quizlet.com/senorcalcal. Let's have a look. So I'm going to pause for just a second. You tell me, saber or conocer, knowing a phone number? Saber, that's a piece of information. Saber or conocer, knowing what the capital of Peru is. Saber again, piece of information. Saber or conocer, knowing Sarah. Conocer, I have a personal connection. I know her. Saber o conocer, knowing how to play the guitar. Saber, information. Saber o conocer, knowing your way around Atlanta. Conocer, a personal connection with that place. Saber o conocer, knowing Beethoven's music very well. Conocer, that is your connection to that music. Okay, so here you have to figure out which one is it. Is it yo sé conducir un coche, or is it yo conozco, for knowing how to drive a car? Sé, knowing how to drive is a piece of information. It must be in England. He's on the right side. All right. Tú blank la información. Tú sabes o tú conoces. Tú sabes la información. Okay. Yo sé la fecha. I know what the date is. Piece of information. Nosotros blank a tu hermano. Think about it. Conocemos. The sentence says we know your brother personally. Ella blank al señor Rodríguez. Conoce. She knows him personally. Tú blank Barcelona. Conoces. Tú conoces Barcelona. Yo blank a María. Yo conozco a María. We won't do all these. We'll just do a few more. Nosotros conocemos Madrid. Oh, I've been there many times. It's a beautiful place. This is called the Metropolis Building. It has a statue of an angel on top of it. Looks over the city. This is called the Gran Via. This area is kind of like Times Square for them. Really pretty, especially at night. And in the daytime, it's really pretty. Ustedes blank a los profesores. Conocen. Let's do just one more. Yo sé los números en español. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back to myself for a second here. Okay. You want to see something cool? Tonight we had our first Rocket League match, and this is what I had it on while we were waiting for people to come. Isn't that kind of cool? Okay. Anyway, back to the field. So, one thing we're going to do in class, actually, we're not going to have class today. I'm not going to see you guys. But if we did, what I would do is I would ask you these questions and call on people to respond. So let's say, what would it mean if I said, ¿Qué sabes de Atlanta? Think about what I'm asking. ¿Qué sabes de Atlanta? Yo sé que Atlanta es muy grande. Atlanta está en Georgia. Yo sé que Atlanta es la capital de Georgia. Okay. ¿Qué sabes de Dwayne Johnson? ¿Qué sabes sobre Dwayne Johnson? Yo sé que Dwayne Johnson es muy grande. Yo sé que Dwayne Johnson es famoso. Yo sé que Dwayne Johnson es muy macho. Como señor Coward. Clase, yo soy muy macho. Okay. ¿Conoces a señor Johnson en la escuela? ¿Conoces a señor Johnson? Sí, yo conozco a señor Johnson. Él es el director. Señor Johnson es el principal de la escuela. Yo conozco a señor Johnson, sí. Okay. ¿A quién conoces en tu casa? ¿A quién conoces en tu casa? Yo conozco a mi hermano. Conozco a mi mamá. Conozco a mi perro. Okay, so those are some examples of what we would say. Okay, we got two more things. I'm going to show you a short little animation and then give you a brief writing assignment that I do want you to turn in. Okay, this is one of those that's not for a grade, but I will be reading them. Okay. The reason that everything is not for a grade is because I probably have 120 students that are learn from home, and it gets to be a lot to read. Okay. Anyway, let me show you this little animation. And just keep in mind, they're using saber and conocer a lot. So pay attention to what they're saying, okay?
Oye, Diana, ¿eres tú?
Victoria, Dios mío. ¿Cómo estás?
Estoy bien. Yo no conozco a esta persona. ¿Quién es esto contigo?
¿En serio? ¿Tú no conoces a esta persona? Esta persona es mi mamá. Su nombre es Laura.
Ah, yo soy Diana. Mucho gusto en conocerte, Laura.
¿Cómo tú conoces a mi hija, Diana?
Yo conozco a Diana desde la escuela.
Bueno, ¿ustedes son amigas?
Sí. Nosotros somos amigas favoritas.
Perfecto. Quizás puedes hacer compras con nosotros.
So anything they say about hacer compras is about shopping. Also, we know that whoever did this is from Spain because hacer, she pronounces hacer. And that's how they say it in Spain, en España. Hacer. Quizás puedes hacer compras con nosotros.
Por supuesto. Voy a preguntar a mi mamá si está bien con ella. Mamá, tengo una pregunta para ti.
¿Qué quieres saber?
¿Está bien si yo voy con mi amiga y su madre para hacer compras con ellas?
And sometimes when you're watching something and you see a bunch of text like this, just see which words you can pick out. Está bien. Yo voy, mi amiga, su madre, ellas. There's a lot of little words like that. And that's how it is when you learn Spanish. The more words you know, the more start to jump out to you.
Depende. Yo conozco a esta amiga.
Sí. Tú conoces a Diana, ¿verdad?
Sí, me gusta Diana. En ese caso, claro, puedes ir con ella.
Ay. Muchas gracias. Oye. Mi mamá piensa que está bien. Puedo ir con ustedes.
Okay. So now, let's, before we leave, just to get some feedback here. Not that I'm actually with you, unfortunately. So, first thing she says, look at this face. She says, Tiana, eres tú? So she's asking her, Tiana, is that you?
¿Eres tú?
Victoria, Dios mío.
Dios mío. Native speakers will say this a lot. It literally says, oh my God. Victoria, my God.
¿Cómo estás?
Estoy bien. Yo no conozco a esta persona.
So she's referring to her. She says, yo no conozco a esta persona. Try to figure out what she's saying. Yo no conozco a esta persona. She says, I don't know this person.
¿Quién es esto contigo?
¿Quién es? Who is this with you?
¿En serio?
Are you serious?
¿Tú no conoces a esta persona?
¿Tú no conoces a esta persona? She's being a little coy, a little playful here.
Esta persona es mi mamá. Su nombre es Laura.
Right, it's my mom. Her name's Laura.
Ah. Yo soy...
Okay, anyway, so that's enough of them. All right, so I will show you what your assignment is and then send you on your way. All right, so we're going to go to Google Classroom here. All right, it says, using saber or conocer, do the following. So this is going to be 8 sentences altogether. Write 2 facts that you know. I know that blank. It doesn't have to be something super complicated. I know that Señor Coward is nice, for example, something hopefully you would tell someone. Write 2 verbs that you know how to do. Write 2 people that you know personally and 2 places that you know personally. Okay? So I want you to figure out what of that is saber and conocer. Notice here it says do not use Google Translate. If you don't know how to say something for this assignment, then say something else. I want to see 100% your work on this assignment, okay? If I see one more thing from the internet, I'm going to lose my mind with these translators. They're killing me, y'all. Okay, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Adios. Or Monday. Have a good weekend.